Imagine a world where a small pizza shop with just $14 in sales on its first day would rise to conquer the world. A journey filled with obstacles, betrayals, and game-changing ideas. How did a man with no support, no money, and no education build an empire worth billions? Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of how Domino's defied the odds to become the pizza giant it is today. But beware, this story is filled with shocking twists, thrilling victories, and a few heart-stopping moments. The story of Thomas Monaghan. When Domino's Pizza was first opened in 1960, the entire day's sales were just $14. But who knew that the newspaper-selling boy, who received neither the support of his father nor the love of his mother, would one day become the owner of more than 18,000 pizza outlets? However, this victory against the odds was not simple in any way. The pizza store, which was started by taking borrowed money, faced mountains of difficulties in its journey of growth. Sometimes it would close. Sometimes all the savings would be lost to fraudsters. Sometimes it would be cheated by its partner. Most of all, the name under which the store was opened was also someone else's, leading to million-dollar lawsuits and viral videos that ruined the reputation Thomas Monaghan had built over the years. Early life. Thomas Monaghan was born on March 25, 1937, in a middle-class family in Michigan. His father was a truck driver, and they were managing the household with great difficulty. His mother worked in a nursing school. When Tom was just 4 years old, his father passed away. His mother, unable to support the children, handed over Tom and his brother Jim to the government for 7 years. Tom's childhood was full of difficulties. He neither had the support of his father nor the love of his mother. He only saw the strictness of government foster care and boarding school. He could neither pass high school properly nor college with ease. However, at the University of Michigan, he managed to gain admission, but unfortunately, he didn't have money for tuition fees. Life was giving him many shocks. The first day. On December 9th, 1960, they officially opened the restaurant, making a sale of just $14 on the first day. In the first week, they didn't even have a phone, which meant all customers had to come to the restaurant. They then started a delivery service, hiring 2 factory workers on commission. After a few months, their daily sales reached $7, but these were mostly coming from the college closing period. As the college semester ended, sales dropped to $28. Jim spent very little time at the restaurant due to his post office job. In fact, he didn't do any work at all. As sales dropped, the brothers began to quarrel, and on one occasion they came to blows. After 18 months of opening the restaurant, Jim left, even though it was actually his idea. In exchange for a 50% share, Tom gave him a Volkswagen, which he had purchased for pizza delivery. Jim happily took the car and left, not realizing how much of a loss he had actually made. Now, Tom became the 100% owner of the restaurant, but this meant he would have to work full-time, meaning his dream of going to university remained unfulfilled. He stayed at the restaurant for days, eating burnt pizza at night. He survived on this, and gradually the sales started increasing again. He also hired 2 helpers, and now the daily profit reached $7. In his free time, Tom visited other pizza stores and continued market research. Meanwhile, the owner of an Italian restaurant became his friend and gave him the recipe for his famous sauce. When Tom applied the new sauce recipe from Domino, people liked it very much, and the sales started going up again. Now, someone gave Tom the idea that he should start a new restaurant in his name, and he could open a branch as well. However, for this, Tom needed a partner who could run his original restaurant, since his brother was no longer with him. Eventually, Tom found a partner, but this partner was going to ruin all his hard work. This was when Tom realized his mistake, as he had given away a share of his business for $50 to an unknown person without any investigation. Soon, the sales and pizza quality of the first branch started declining, and Tom suspected that Gilmore was responsible. Tom also believed that Gilmore was stealing money from the cash drawer. Jim Gilmore had run 2 restaurants in the town, but had a drinking habit that caused him to go bankrupt twice. Tom had hoped that he had reformed, but that was not the case. Tom talked to him multiple times about ending the agreement, but due to legal issues, he could not get rid of Gilmore. Finally, the matter went to court. The partnership ended, but Tom had to bear all the losses. However, this did not mean that Tom's problems were over. The name controversy. Next, Tom had a quarrel with a person whose name itself had given Tom a bad reputation. Dominic DeVarty, who was running his own business, saw that Tom was running 2 restaurants under his name and making good sales. This caused professional jealousy in Dominic. He also ran a restaurant in the city in his own name, leading to confusion among customers. He told Tom about his concern. This news struck Tom like a bolt of lightning, as he had put in a lot of effort to promote the name Dominic's. Changing the name meant that all of Tom's hard work would go to waste. Someone suggested to Tom that he should keep a name similar to Dominic, because in those days, people searched for businesses by name in the phone book. If the names were similar, Tom's restaurant would also appear on Dominic's page for some time. Changing the name meant they would also need a new logo. They decided to use Domino tiles as the logo, and since they had 3 stores at the time, they added 3 dots to the tile. The dots symbolized the 3 Domino's stores. A new chapter for Domino's. Thomas Monaghan's pizza business had now gotten a new name. He worked hard to improve the recipe and make the business profitable, but Domino's growth began with a strange incident. One day, many of the restaurant staff gathered, and Tom took a day off from work. He removed all the extras from the menu and served only pizzas. Domino's made the most profit on that day. Tom realized that a bigger menu only increased the workload, while a smaller menu made more profit. Later, Domino's removed all the extra items from the menu and focused solely on pizzas. They offered pizzas in 2 sizes, 8 inches and 12 inches. Domino's innovation and rapid growth. This was first introduced by Domino's. Due to new innovations in delivery, Domino's gained an edge over other restaurants. The competition was that most of the area in Pizza Hut branches was used for dine-in facilities, while Domino's offered the same prices but with higher profit margins, as they didn't need to spend money on dine-in services. By 1967, Tom had been in the business for 7 years and was growing rapidly compared to others. He decided to consider franchising and opened new stores near colleges and military bases, where demand for pizza was high. Instead of spending money on mainstream media advertising, Tom placed ads in college newspapers, which were not only cheaper, but more effective. Over the next 2 years, 32 Domino's franchises were opened. There were initial quality issues, but they were quickly addressed. By the end of 1969, Domino's had opened 42 stores in Michigan, Vermont, and Ohio, and by 1978, more than 200 Domino's outlets were operating across the US. The 30-minute delivery promise. Domino's success seemed unstoppable, but then an incident occurred that would change everything. In the 1980s, everyone was obsessed with Domino's delivery service. Seeing this, Pizza Hut and other competitors began focusing on delivery as well. To maintain its edge, Domino's introduced a new marketing tactic. In 1984, the company promised that if a pizza wasn't delivered within 30 minutes, it would be free. This new campaign caused Domino's sales to soar, as customers were either getting their pizza quickly or for free. The campaign significantly boosted Domino's growth. By 1980, the company had 200 branches in the US. However, by 1989, Domino's had expanded to 5,000 branches globally, becoming the world's fastest growing restaurant chain at the time. But Tom didn't know that this tactic would eventually backfire. In 1989, a tragic accident occurred when a Domino's delivery driver, attempting to deliver the pizza quickly, was involved in a fatal crash. This incident was widely reported in the media, with headlines focusing on the dangers of rushing deliveries. It was reported that in 1 year, 20 fatal accidents occurred because of Domino's fast delivery policy. In one particularly tragic accident, a driver ran over a couple, causing the wife to die on the spot. Domino's was fined $32 million as a result. In 1993, another accident occurred when a Domino's driver ran a red light, causing a serious injury to a young woman. The court imposed a fine of $78 million on the company. As a result, Domino's delivery service was under intense criticism. The very campaign that had propelled Domino's to great heights was now causing significant damage. The end of the 30-minute guarantee. At this point, Tom finally decided to end the 30-minute delivery campaign. Despite all the challenges, Domino's continued to thrive. However, the company faced more controversies. In 1998, Tom sold Domino's for $1.1 billion, but the issues didn't stop there. In 2009, a viral video on YouTube showed 2 Domino's employees making pizzas in an unhygienic manner, sneezing on pizzas, and even touching their noses with the same hands. The videos were part of a prank, and no customers received the contaminated pizzas. Nevertheless, Domino's suffered a significant backlash and lost customer trust. Despite the setbacks, Domino's recovered and today has 18,148 branches worldwide, 145 more than Pizza Hut. Domino's operates with fewer employees, just 13,500 compared to Pizza Hut's 100,000. However, Domino's generates almost 4 times the sales of Pizza Hut. The company also produces an impressive 30 million pizzas every day across the globe. In fact, one of Domino's chefs, Jagros Jaffe, holds the record for the world's fastest pizza maker, having made 3 large pizzas in just 70 seconds. From a $14 startup to billions in sales, the story of Domino's is a testament to perseverance, innovation, and the power of learning from failures. But even success came with its own set of challenges. What's next for Domino's, and what lessons can we learn from Tom Monaghan's journey? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to discover more incredible stories of triumph and transformation. Until next time, keep believing in your dreams, just like Domino's did.